Ratchet, you are first. You are first, my friend. Congratulations. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Chess Wizard, it has been a while. You were almost the first chatter. You just missed by like seconds. By seconds, my friend. Ratchet just beat you by seconds. My goodness gracious. Source correctly in OBS or refresh. I don't know. I'll have to not worry about that. Oh, you think it was a whole minute? Let's go. We could just stop that discussion and get right to work. That's what I say. Let's get right to work. So, interestingly enough, let's see what's going on with my stream here. Webcam not showing up. My board's not showing up. What is going on? Nothing. I don't see anything on mine. Let's see if I go full screen. There's everybody. And there I am. All right. Wondered what was going on. All right. So Sound Alerts is not working yet. It seems like your Sound Alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you implemented the source correctly in OBS, and which I obviously did not. So I'm going to turn it off for the moment because it's not working, obviously. Or maybe it is. I don't know. You guys should tell me, actually. I can't seem to get even my test site to take a look at it to make sure it's properly behaving. I don't know. I can't seem to get it to work right. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know today. I'm having a weird day. Okay, I don't see it in my page. I don't see a lot of things going on. So I just don't know. Now it looks like it's semi-working. Okay, well that looks like it's semi-working. I need to probably just turn that off for now. If it doesn't say anything after this, then I'm fine. But if it keeps talking, I'll have to turn it off. I got a green light all the way. I hope he's going to play in the qualifiers. I hope. That'd be great. I'd love to have him play in the qualifiers. Just in case you guys didn't know. All right, good. So we're going to be working on restraint and prophylaxis. So we're starting this week, and we're going to be talking about this and endgames. I think we'll go back and spend more time on endgames a lot. Now, as I've said many times, the beginner players, their problem is free candy more than anything else. That's more of the problem than anything else, is giving away free candy. So we need to stop giving away free candy. And it's hard for me to tell you anything else. I mean, it seems silly just to say don't do it. But, you have to stay focused, and you have to visually look and pay attention. Be aware, look, and find out whenever you're offering free candy, and stop doing it. Don't do it. And you might need to slow down. So if we're playing way too fast, and that's why we're giving away a lot of free candy, you need to slow down. I don't know what else to tell you. So we can have more conversations. We can have more lessons. We can have ways, and I have techniques to help you identify free candy so you don't give it away. But the bottom line, it's up to you. You need to be aware and pay attention and not give it away. All right, so I tried out Sound Alerts. I obviously don't have it working correctly. Sudakus! Hola, mi amigo. Sudakus, remind me in about 15 to 20 minutes, once most of the other people show up. I want to show you a new bot I created. I think you'll like it, Sudakus. So remind me, my friend. Say, Marty, what about that bot? What about that bot? All right. I appreciate it. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. So, what are we talking about here? This is die blockade. At least that's what I named the chapter, die blockade. And in fact, let me see. I believe this is the one. Yes, I can actually show you my study list. There's my chapters that I've created in Lichess. I love Lichess for study purposes. And in this story, we see the basic tenet of restraint and of prophylaxis, but of restraint especially. And here is where we have to say, what do you do? How do you do it? And we got as white played king to here. Now, a king can blockade, but the best blockading pieces are knights and bishops. And then after that, we can worry about rooks and queens and kings, but knights and bishops want to blockade. And with this blockade, everything good happens. First, we get a check, so we gain a tempo. So if you were following Levy-Rosman's checks, captures, attacks, and threats, you'd find this because it's a check. Your other check is here, and you'd lose the knight. So with this check, we actually create a situation with the check. We get the tempo. The king has to move. I don't care where it moves. And now the only good square for that knight right now, right here. Look, it's protected twice. The king and the pawn are both protecting the square. They could centralize the knight, but we could say, no, your knight can't come here at all because I'll take it with a pawn. Right away, you could do it. Now, the big question is, do we let him get there and then chase him away? Because, think about it, if the knight were here and we chase him, where can the knight go from here? Well, from here, the knight has limited scope, right? All right, so the only square that's troublesome would be this one, from here. And from here, it's attacking a pawn. It has a check here, so there's enough, maybe there's enough argument to say, I don't want the knight in my house at all, so I can prophylactically restrain him and keep him out. That is a decision to be made. Yes, it is, King. Welcome. And that's good because we're getting ready for the next qualifier. We are getting ready for the next qualifier tonight. I believe it's at 8:30, not 100% sure. I usually make it for 8:45. I believe I started this one at 8:30, I believe, so that we'd have more time to discuss it afterwards. But I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so yes, this pawn ratchet, I agree. This is what Nimzowitsch teaches us about prophylaxis. We can keep the knight out. Now, you might say, yeah, but I can win a pawn right now. Yes, but we're talking about long range, going to control the position for a long time. So, but yes, you could say the check first. Right? His king might say, okay, well, I'll come back and get you. And then you could take the pawn. He could get his nice square. Now, that is not under attack. Right? Because it's protected. It's protected. So we're not too worried about it. And do we want to chase the knight to here? And again, from here, where does the knight get to go? Here, yeah, but that's okay. So maybe we do. We chase the knight. He gets to chase our pawn. And we get to prophylactically say, nope, you can't have my pawn. And look, prophylaxis says this pawn cannot move anymore. Because now I have two pieces on it. I have two pieces on it. And my next move is going to be here to chase the knight away or here to chase the knight away. In fact, we just took away three of the knight's escape squares. So the knight is running out of squares. And if we come here, look, we've got covered all of these squares, and the knight is relegated to having to go to one of those two, or push the pawn to protect. Can push the pawn to protect. So these are the things that you're going to be working through, though. All right? All right. Hey, Flavio! All right. So those are all the things that we have to worry about, but it's all built off of understanding that passed pawns, and let's just go over the definition. I think every one of you knows what a passed pawn is, but I'm hoping that we have lurkers. I'm hoping we have lurkers that are beginners, because we want to make sure that beginners don't get left behind. You guys are getting pretty good. You guys are getting your end games down pat. But I cannot ignore my beginners. That's what we're built around, is getting those beginners a chance to see what's going on. So, to that end, yes, we want to blockade passed pawns. What is a passed pawn? A passed pawn is a pawn with no enemy in front of to the left of, or to the right of. Right? Jokers to the left, clowns to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with nobody. I'm all by myself. I'm all by myself. There's no joker. There's no clown. There's nobody with me in the middle. I am all by myself, so therefore I'm a passed pawn. And we want passed pawns to go through. I don't know. The better question, King, is, do you know what a passed pawn is? So if you know what a passed pawn is, then yeah, that was like, yeah, oh, I know what a passed pawn is. But did you know that two things, from the passed pawn's point of view, black's point of view, right? If we flip the board and we say from black's point of view, this pawn is immensely important. This pawn is power. This pawn wants to become a queen. This pawn has had a dream his whole life to become a queen. We want that pawn to become a queen. So black's job is to push that pawn. Black's job is to figure out how to push that pawn. That's what black is focused on, is pushing that pawn. And conversely, from the opposite side, white's job is to stop that pawn. Now, besides the fact that black is up one pawn, black is winning. Black has one pawn up on white. Besides that, we've got to stop it even if it wasn't. Even if one of these pawns were gone, we have to stop this pawn. It is that critical that we stop the passed pawn. And the position, Nimzowitsch talks about the position that you use to blockade from. The square in front of the pawn. This knight, while it looks like it's relegated to being a big pawn, while it looks like it's relegated to babysitting and stopping this pawn's progression, and it's like, I'm not doing much. I like it. Yes. That pawn is saying, I have a dream. One day I will become queen. Yes, that is the dream. So the knight has to just squash those dreams. But from this position, notice we get the check. We get the chance for the fork, right? Where we're going to win a pawn. We get a fork over here too. Look, if the king goes this way, we could fork this way and win a pawn. And if the king goes the other way up here, we can go this way and win a pawn. So there's many opportunities from this position. From this position, guys, this knight is not being relegated to babysitting. This knight actually has a strong position. And the more that we can pile up on the square, the better we will be. So Nimzowitsch talks about overprotection, putting more pieces on this square than even seems necessary. So the knight's there already. If we had a rook, if we had a bishop, we would keep piling up on that square. Okay, we pile up on that square. All right. Why can't the pawn become a king? King, you are just being funny. I know you know why. We don't promote, we can't. By the way, here's one note for you, King, which a lot of beginners don't know, is that the pawn can't stay a pawn. The pawn actually has to promote. And if you're playing speed chess over the board, when your pawn gets there and becomes something new, you, not your opponent, you have to replace that pawn with the other piece before you hit your clock. Okay, before you hit your clock. Yes, this was from an actual game. I don't remember whose game it was, but this was an actual game. All right, let's move on to the next puzzle. So here's another puzzle, and I think it's beneficial to look at it from both sides. It is white to move. What move do you guys want to do? What move do you think works best here? We have many options, but I feel like one is by far the best option. I think, again, I'm not a grandmaster. I'm just at about the expert level. But I feel good. So knight to e5 is offered. And knight to e5, thank you, Chess Wizard, does look good. Knight to e5 looks good. There's a problem with knight to e5. So the problem with knight to e5 is that it doesn't stop black from doing what he wants. And what does black want to do in this position? Black wants to do things like maybe push this pawn and break open the center, or maybe take this pawn and open up the center. So the knight move is definitely playable. I don't have bad feelings about it, but I think it might not be the best move here at this moment. Okay? E4 I also don't like. E4 again allows the breaking of the center, and we have two pieces attacking the pawn and only one protecting. So E4 is pretty much giving away free candy. So E4 does force black to respond so he doesn't get a fork. But one, he could do this and attack the knight with tempo, because now the knight moves, or you can attack something of greater value. But, okay, so now the knight has to move because you just attacked it and you won a pawn. Excuse me. You can also take with the knight. Right? Same idea. He takes, and now the knight moves. Now, the knight has an interesting move to then turn and attack the pawn, but, we can play this game out. Okay? We can play this game out. You go c5 and then get ready for knight to e5. Okay. Yes, I like c5. And I like c5 for a multitude of reasons. And see if I can convince you that it's the move that maybe from a positional standpoint works. By the way, Nimzowitsch says positional play, positional moves do not necessarily, in fact, they normally do not attack or defend. Those are tactical moves. They don't attack or defend. What they do instead is control and prophylactically put restraint on your opponent and try to improve your position. And one of the things I really like he talks about, and I'm still reading through his book so I can translate some of it for you. When I say translate, I don't mean from Dutch. It's written in English. They already translated that. I mean translating it into play and understandable things that beginners can deal with. Oh, yes, let me show you my new bot. What a great random question. And it's called Sudokus. And it's not really a bot. It's a new what do you call it? That thing, a Nightbot command. My new command. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Yes, totally random. Totally random. Good sense of humor. You guys don't always catch Sudokus or my sense of humor for that matter. So. And Ratchet was our first chatter today, as you guys can see pretty obviously. He was our first chatter. So c5 doesn't feel like the best move, and it might not be per the computer either. But from a positional standpoint, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. So the queen has to move, so we gain a tempo to start with. Okay? Now, I'm not even going to try to figure out the best. Let's say the queen goes here. But what else? We help lock in what? The bishop. The good bishop, and king, this should be another thing. Good and bad bishops. Good and bad pieces are something that beginners don't always know, right? So, hey, you're welcome anytime. My pleasure. So, this bishop was the bad bishop. The good bishop, the black bishop, has been traded off, and that was white's bad bishop. So let's just talk about that from a positional standpoint, that the bad bishop for white was traded off for the good bishop for black. And now, if white can keep black cramped in. Let's say we do even things like this. If we can keep black cramped in with this pawn formation and make it difficult to push here, then this bishop becomes dead. Right? It could try to come out here. It might be his best chance for survival. So where is the key point in the game? Where is Nimzowitsch would say, where's the key point? And play should revolve around those strong or weak points. And on those strong or weak points, you should overprotect, over-attack. All right, so this looks like a key point, but this could be the key point. And whichever one it is, we as white need to overprotect that square. So I don't like the knight here because what we really want is the knight here, so we could go here and then keep piling up onto that piece, onto that pawn, onto that square. We want to own the square. So in reality, we might move our knight here and then follow with the pawn, right? And then we can even drop the knight back here, and this could be our plan. But we want to dominate this square. Yes, black can now play e5. What do you mean? Play 4e5. Yes, 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 yes. This is the square. I agree. This is the square to play for. But by the way, this is still the square for black to play for. This is still what black wants to play for. Black for still this, so remember, we can look at it from both sides, learn the game from both sides. This would be a great square for black to fight for, right? We want to fight for the square, and white wants to fight for this square. So we need to find a way to fight for this square. I totally agree. Totally agree. And so the other choice is liquidation, right? And depending on how you want to liquidate, if this is still the key square, how do we fight for that key square? How does white fight for it, and how does black fight for it? And still, by the way, this bishop is the bad bishop, and it's still not off the board. So things for us to consider is how can I pile up onto that square? And in a lot of openings, including the Dutch, we occupy the square we want to build up onto, right? Build our pieces up onto and build that position. We have knight moves, but we also have knight moves. But I like the knight because it keeps his knight out, but also we still have the pawn as he still has a pawn. So, make sense? All right. So back to the very beginning of this one. What do you play and why? So you have to decide, do I want to play for the square? Am I going to play for an e5 and break open the game? Not yet. Can't do it yet. But do I chase away the queen? And then when I chase away the queen, oh, here's another factor. Another factor. The pawns should tell you where, and not this pawn, these pawns, should tell you where your attack should take place. And this says that white actually should attack queenside. And it actually says black should also attack queenside. But will black? I don't know. But attacking on the queen side would be the correct play for white. And while the counter to a wing attack is a center attack, totally agree, we might need to get this wing attack, if we can get it done fast enough and strong enough so that we don't give black time to counter in the center, we might be happy campers. Might be happy campers. Okay, so good things to learn, and we need to go over this game and look at it deeper, but we have better than that because we actually have Nimzowitsch games from this book that we're going to be able to go over. So this is one of them, and we'll go over it. The penultimate move is right here. What is the right move for black? What is the right move for black in this position? And in this position, it's also what's the right move here for white? What's the right move here for white? So we're going to be learning those, going over those. Now, besides those, we did have some games, actual games played, where we get to, and this one was, we've talked about this one last week. I think this one's a great one to study over. How that you had three moves. One of them we can throw away. We know we're not going to move the king, right? We know we're not going to move the king. So now it's down to two moves, bishop or the queen. And it's critical, right? And so this one I like for that purpose. But here's one with betting versus Nimzowitsch, and I'm actually going to move it here because we're going to go over this game also. And then I have a game I actually played that I think became very positional. Had some good restraint prophylactic type plays in it, and I was going to show this one to you also later. I think it was very instructive. Okay, so we'll talk about this one at that time too. Awesome sauce. Let's see how many people have signed up for the qualifier. Chess Wizard. He's the only one signed up, and it looks like it will start in 21 minutes. So it is starting at 8:45 as normal. Okay, I wasn't sure. It is starting at 8:45. So all my live stream players, you guys need to sign up for the tournament. Now I'm going to just dump this in here. So all my under 1800 should sign up. I believe most definitely that one must not only grapple with the problems on the board, one must also make every effort to combat the thoughts and will of the opponent. So that's fun, right? A lot of people tell you just play the board, don't play the opponent. Mikhail Tal, one of the great attacking players of all time. Genius. You can look over games of Tal and you can't figure out why he did a move, and then like 5 moves later he's checkmating the person. You're like, what? How'd that happen? I said you have solid openings? I'm sorry. If I did, I did. That's maybe you do. What openings do you play? I get you, Sudaku's. Just play enough to win. Lately, it's been, even if you get 3 wins, 2 or 3 wins, because it is a arena tournament. If you get 2 or 3 wins, you're in. Now, one of the things I didn't tell you guys about arena tournaments, and it's just an oddity of Lead Chess, the way they run their tournaments. The arena tournaments, you want to play as many games as you can. And we're only playing for an hour. If you could get in 5 games, you have a good chance. Now, you still need to win 3, say, out of those. But if you only play 2 games and you win 1 and lose 1, you're probably not going to make it in. So you need to be in further. You need to try to get as many games as you can. King's Indian Defense, not King's Indian Attack, I take it, the Italian game. Semi-Slav Scandinavian. I don't know what the Semi-Slav Scandinavian is. I'd have to look at that one. But the King's Indian, yeah, those are solid. Italian, solid. Actually, and again, I've said more than once, I'm not worried about what openings you guys play. I do warn you about playing gambits. You definitely can and have fun. Please play gambits. Gambits are fine. But the problem with a gambit is that you could get into trouble. That's all. You can get into trouble with a gambit, right? Why? Because when you play a gambit, you're giving away material by the nature of the opening. You're giving away material. When you give away material at any time, you have to think about what you're doing and then be able to overcome it. Okay? Yep. So you play the Stafford Gambit. I like it how we just call him Stafford now. It's been popularized lately. And think about that. Think about how long chess has been around, how long those openings have been around, how long the opening books have been around. And chess recently, right, this year, the Stafford Gambit became very popular. Why? Because a couple of IMs went through and analyzed a lot of different variations and found it could be very dynamic and fun, and you can win games quick, but you can also fall behind against really strong players or stronger players than you. But boy, it's not late. It's not, I mean, think about it. So you could do the same thing. I think I showed you guys a book I had. If I didn't, I will show it to you. It's Chess Openings. It's just called Chess Openings. And my dad gave it to me, or at least he had it, I got it when he died. It was back in the 1960s. Everything is in descriptive. There's lines that aren't in it at all, and there's lines that have been, those lines, they don't even put them in the new books because they've been debunked. You know those lines can't win, right? They're bad lines. Yeah, just like the Stafford. If you don't know them, you could play them and you can have an advantage. And so I love going through that old book of openings. So as an example, we could go pull out that book and see what it says to do with the Caro-Kann against certain openings. And we could find a line that nobody plays anymore because, you know, it's not even in the opening books. But you still don't know that. You have to know the refutation. Right? Okay. And the England is a good example, right? That's fun. play it. That's fun. That's okay. I don't mind you playing the England Gambit or any other Gambit. And by the way, if you know it better than your opponent, you're good to go. So you guys can spout rhetoric that you hear IMs and GMs say. You could say Stafford Gambit, it's garbage. You could say the Scandinavian, it's garbage. You could say the England Gambit that Chess Wizard plays is garbage. If Chess Wizard becomes a expert on the England Gambit, he's going to do chess fine. And when he gets to the point where he's playing IMs and GMs that know it as well as he does, time for him to change openings. But right now he is playing over the board. He's under 1,000, guys. Over the board, he's under 1,000. He has to play some more tournaments, and we'll probably get his rating up over 1,000. I have all confidence from how much online play has helped him. And online, he's he's well below 1,800, right? But I'm telling you, he could keep playing that, but he has to learn it better. He has to know it inside and out. If he really wants to keep playing it seriously, he has to know it better than his opponents. I've made it all the way playing openings that I play by knowing them better than my opponents. And I still don't know them as well as I should. I still have a lot to learn about the French and my other openings. And when I study those and get back to serious chess, I need to know those better than my opponents. And unfortunately, it does require some memorization. Okay, so great question, Ratchet. There actually is a place we can go. Let me find my bookmark. No, that isn't what I want. I want to find my bookmarks. Where are my bookmarks? Oh, this is funny. Come on, I want to see my bookmarks, please. I'm using the good old Opera, GT Opera, or GX Opera, whatever it is. And I know I'm supposed to be able to find my bookmarks, but it isn't like showing me my bookmarks. I want to see my bookmarks. Show bookmarks bar. Here we go. Okay, that's going to mess up everything else. All right, first of all, let me turn on some background music. I know I was missing something. All right, now, but we had a question. What should my over-the-board rating be? And actually, I have a site. I thought I threw it into a bookmark. Let's see, that would be USCF. Here we go, rating comparisons. All right, and I'm going to add that rating comparisons chart. Yeah. Other bookmarks, no bookmarks bar. Yeah, add it. View and bookmarks. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, so here we go. You asked a question, and we have a little bit of time still. Yes, we do. All right. So first thing I'm going to do to see how we would do this, we'll go look up King 110063. See, and whoa, sorry about that. It's funny because Ratchet said, "Whose knows?" You forgot about this site? I've been playing with it, trying to see how accurate it is. Okay, King. What are you, Krish? What? Never mind. I found you. All right, so let's just use rapid rating because rapid rating 15 plus, right? Okay, you haven't played any classical games at all. I don't know how accurate it is. That's why I'm curious. So it says, King, that you are 1803. And if we go to the ratings comparison at 1803, and we're looking for lead chess, so under lead chess, 1803, and we want rapid, here we go. 1803, 1805 is close enough. Oops, that's not it, because that's all lead chess versus chess.com. That's not the one. Here we go. 1805 is equivalent to about 1580. About 1580. What are you on, what's your rapid rating on chess.com? Because that'll be interesting. Because this said your rating at 1805 And 1805 should be about 1550. Okay, so you're a little stronger. 1669. All right, so you're a little stronger. So 1669. Let's see if we can find 16. Yep. So for 1669, let's say you're about 1670. We'll go with 1650. It says, yeah, you should be. Oh, see, now this is interesting. I don't buy it. 1650 should be about 1660 on USCF. That's what it says. And you might be. Now, that all said, I've got to warn you guys, okay? I've got to warn you guys, when you think about this, you got to think about it in a bigger picture, in a sense, that it doesn't matter what rating you have online. You don't know what your rating is going to be when you play in person, because it's a different animal, guys. It's a different animal. It's not the same. It's just not. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you that. When you play in person, okay, so let's say you guys get a little nervous. Sudakus has a way to check his heartbeat, right, as he's playing. I'm trying to figure out how to do that with my iWatch, but anyway, he checks his heartbeat. And guess what? Besides the fact that he's just a cool cucumber, his heart rate only goes up after the games are over and he's starting to talk about the game. He gets excited about talking about the game, not playing it. But I can tell you, when I play Bullet 2+1, I get hyped and I'm shaking, and I can, especially if I'm in time trouble, my heart rate goes way up. My brother told you guys that his watch warned him in the middle of a game that, hey, your heart rate is up. You don't seem to be active, and your heart rate's going way up. Be careful, something's wrong. You might be having a heart attack. So that doesn't happen to some people when they play online. It's online. They don't get stressed out. You go play in person. People looking over your shoulder. People in the room. Shh, quiet. People come over and watch a game. You got 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10 people watching your game while you're playing the guy across from you. Yeah. You touch a piece, you have to move it. Not like online, where you could touch the piece and play with it for 5 minutes. And you can, I love some of you guys, drive me crazy, to be honest with you. Bolt, are you out there? Bolt, are you here? I'll tell you, Bolt, you drive me crazy sometimes, because Bolt will be like, he does this all the time. That drives me crazy. He does this and he plays with it, and he plays with it, and he plays with it, plays with it. And we all get into this habit of, I can touch the piece, I can see where it's going to go, I'm going to play with it, I don't have to move it if I don't want to. And take it a step further, like on lead chess, and you could turn on confirm. So when you're playing a slow, serious game, you can have the confirm button on so that even when you move the piece, it doesn't count. You got 8 minutes before the tournament. It doesn't even have to count. You don't even have to move it because you didn't hit confirm. Well, over the board, if you touch the piece, you have to move it. You have to move it. And if you let go of the piece, it's there. It doesn't matter if you hit your clock or not. You can't move it anyplace else. You better hit your clock because you're just wasting time on the clock. So I know from experience, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to do that. Let's look at this game for a second, guys. Okay, and I say to myself, I want to do F4. I'm thinking I'm going to do F4. Okay, but if I do F4, then his bishop can go here and attack my queen. Okay, but then I'm just going to put my knight in front, or maybe even I'll put the bishop in front. I don't care. I'm good. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do the F. I'm thinking I'll do F4. Okay, so then you go to touch F4, and you're like, I gotta make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like F4. So then you move F4. All right, and your opponent moves. You move, and he moves, and you go, what? You go, wait, what? You undeveloped your piece, and you enticed me to develop mine. So I get to develop my piece while you undevelop yours. That's called bad. That's called bad, guys. And this guy that I'm playing is a 1923. Undevelops his piece. 1923. So, do I think he's a 1900 over the board? Not even in my wildest dreams. He might be 1400 over the board. It might be less. Now, he's got two pieces developed, the Queen and the Knight. Right. So I agree, Ratchet. The rating means little. It means little for online at all, because it means nothing to me. Online ratings, I don't care. And so how many times am I trying to teach a lesson and I get somebody who comes in and what it could be. Thanks, Ratchet. Always bringing us back to earth with real life situations. Thank you, Ratchet. I don't drink, so I figure no one else gets drunk. Anyway, but you could be right. But you know what? Even drunk, I don't think I'd make those moves. I don't know. I don't drink. So I can't say categorically I wouldn't make those moves. But if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Right? Right? Now, but then to be fair, people that drink and drive, they get into accidents and they think they know what they're doing, been driving their whole lives. Anyway, back to the point. When you're playing over the board, you have extra stressors that you don't have online. You're in person. It's real life. Yeah. Those stressors, that real life, ask my brother who's playing in tournaments against little kids, it stresses you. So it's a different game. It's a different game. And you get the butterflies before you start. Those butterflies go away when you start the game. But then you will find a three-move mate. You will find a three-move mate that you will hesitate to play. You will hesitate to play because you're like, I can't mess this up. I'm sure that's the three, and I got to do it in the right order. I can't make a mistake, right? I'm telling you guys, it's a stressful situation. It's a beautiful situation. I love it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love playing over the board. I love the whole atmosphere, and it's been depicted pretty good in some movies recently. But it's a beautiful thing to play over the board tournaments. USCF. I run them for my club. We have them every week, every first Saturday of the month. We try to run them, but it's a different animal. It's a different animal. So I can't tell you categorically what your rating would be over the board because you might be a killer online and then fall apart over the board. You really could. I don't wish that upon you. I hope that would not be the case. But I'm just saying it could be the case. It could happen easily. It could happen easily, guys. So I can't tell you. We don't know. It's an estimate. They used a lot of different people's ratings to compare. But to be fair, during COVID, we don't have a clue anymore. We have no clue anymore with COVID. Because think about it, everybody's playing online. Very few people played in-person tournaments. I know Chess Wizard, as an example, is stronger than he was before. Now, will he be able to translate that over the board? And he still has a ways to go. But can he translate that to over the board? And if he can, then he might be able to see a quick jump in ability, but so might everyone else. And if everyone else improved also, his rating is still going to climb slow. And by the way, gaining rating points over the board is a lot harder, a lot slower than online. Because you can play 100 games online in one day. Especially Blitz, right? Blitz and Bullet. Yeah. So what chess news are we talking about, King? Let me get back to the tournament. Should be almost starting time. I hope you guys have joined. I've only got 3 people signed up, guys. Where are the rest of the players? Because I tell you what, you guys are gonna have an easy time. G Dot, why aren't you in here? G Dot, why aren't you in here? G Dot, you should be in here. This is like a perfect tournament for you. Where are you at, my friend? Let me see who else is online that I know. Larry should play in this. Oh, Larry, you should be joining this. Larry, where are you, my friend? I don't think he might even be a member of my team yet. King, you can't play. Sudakus is in. Flavio, you in? I didn't see your name, but I believe you if you are. Chill Comet, where are you, my friend? You should be playing in this too. Chill Comet, come on, buddy. You should be here. Chess Wizard's already in. All right, let's see who's in and who's out. And we need half, right? So, I mean, if we only have 3 people, only one person makes it in. That's the main thing for me. I want more players so we get more qualifiers the first time out. They could join late, but, Flavio, you're not in. Flavio, you still out there? Flavio. Come on, guys. It's right here. You got to be on the team, but if you're on the team, let's go. You're not on the team, but I believe you are. Let me know. But yeah, you guys, we want you in the tournament. We want more players in the tournament. Starts in 36 seconds. You can join late. Don't worry about that. You can join late. Oh, yep. I'm getting excuses. All right, Flavio's in. Let's see, we're trying to get the Chill Comet to join us. G-Dot, are you out there, my man? G-Dot. One of my best supporters. The tournament has begun. I'm going to start watching games, guys. That's what I do. I got to watch games now. Got to turn off my study list and turn on my clock. And we are looking, Chess Wizard versus Sudakus. Tough matchup already for Chess Wizard. Flavio's in. Whoop, whoop. I like it. No, I haven't been watching the Crypto Cup. I haven't seen that one recently. So Sudakus is playing an interesting variation again. They're playing very fast. They have 10 plus 3. We are definitely playing a Caro-Kann. And it looks like Chess Wizard has done a little study on how he wants to play against the Caro-Kann. Let's see who else is in. Got 2 games going, Flavio and Magician. And here we go. I told you about Magician playing this hyper-modern constricted opening. So he's on target as normal. Oh, Magnus won. I might have to go look at the recaps. I like Levy Rosman's recaps. So came in second. I like So, of course. He's an American, so I got to root for him. Sorry, no offense to anyone else, but you know, it's that homer in me. Gotta do that. Ratchet, you tell me what opening. You're the guy that disqualified from the tournament because you're too good. Your rating is too high. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I kind of like what Flavio's doing, and Magician always plays pretty much the same way. I'm curious to see what happens, guys. I'm curious to see what happens. Could even see a lot of trading going on. How many do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2, 3. So it could have been interesting. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not this one. Not this one. This is not the French. Take a look. That is not the French. That is just some hyper modern stuff that we don't know. I know which one you were asking about. I know which one you were asking about, and it was definitely the Caro-Kann. Right? This is definitely the Caro-Kann. Yeah, so this is Caro-Kann. But an interesting variation. I don't know all the variations, so very interesting game, guys. So one thing I could tell you is we don't want to take and fix that, right? Don't want to do that, but right now we have material-wise looking even. We do have a weaker pawn structure versus a better pawn structure. We have king safety being ignored by both at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I think in this case I would say no. I would have said no. I would say, while in general you take towards the center, I'd say in this case no, to free up the bishop faster and maybe get you more play, different places. So it depends. But yeah, I would probably say no. And when you say correct, I got to be careful. As a teacher preacher, I don't like saying correct. I don't like saying correct. Saying, was it best? Maybe. Best? Maybe. Correct? What's correct? It's not wrong. It might not be best. Right? It might not be best. So there might be better choices that he could have made. But it's not wrong or incorrect. That's all. Yeah. Thanks, Ratchet. It's just the way that's me. You can say whatever you want. I'm the teacher preacher, so I can't say certain things certain ways, but you don't have those restrictions. All right? You don't have that problem. That's what I'm thinking, guys. That's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm hoping some others get on here fast because they're late if they're coming. So your comment might be a late ad. Trying to get Chill Comment to join us. The more the merrier. So, yeah, that's an interesting question, Ratchet. I don't know if you need to learn theory as much as I would still want you learning principles, right? Still more principles. And what we're working on right now, this is a book, Ratchet, I would totally recommend you read. Totally recommend you read this book. Really. If you didn't already. If you haven't seen it, My System, and it comes with End Chess Practice, $25 about. So you can get them both together, but My System, I would read, Ratchet. I would read. That book is one of the few books, as far as chess books go, that I would totally recommend. And you've been playing pretty good, Ratchet. I think you might as well. You might as well. Excellent. Whoa, what was that? Hey, raiding TK, thanks for the raid, my friend. Everyone, we are in the middle of a tournament, which you are all invited if you are under 1800. Are you under 1800 Lichess? If you are under 1800 Lichess, join the team and then join the tournament. We have 53 minutes left. This is for the World Under 1800 Championship. Well, for the Tiberian Under 1800 World Championship. This is one of 3 qualifiers this month. You have to come in the top half to qualify for the candidates tournament. So please, join the team. Put in a request to join the team. I will, first of all, you could join the team and play in our tournaments, period. But right now, we've been focusing on having a certain type of tournament repetitively. And the tournament right now is going on. And the tournament that we are playing is the qualifier for the World Championship. So please join us. Join us. Love to have you. You are, Ratchet. It's on the webpage. On the channel. If you go to the channel About page, you will see that you are the first world champion, Tiberian world champion, who had to relinquish his crown almost immediately. But you will always be the first world the world under 1800 Tiberian champion. You are it, my friend. You are it. Locked and loaded. No one can take that away from you. Smoker Chim. Are you looking for Thinker Teacher? Teacher Thinker? I don't think he's here right now. I don't know if he is. That's a great question. If you're under 1800, join us in the tournament. Join the tournament if you're under 1800. This game's getting very interesting. It got blown open. White allowed black to blow open the queen side. By the way, this one should be a good example for our restraint and prophylaxis because white needed to restrain black's advance. Now, Nimzowitsch clearly says on a thrust on the wing, when he started attacking on the wing, that white should have countered by playing in the center. White had to attack and try to blow open the center. Pretty cool. Hey, TK, the raid did go through. Had a great alert. I can't remember the symbol. It went by so fast. What was the symbol, guys? Did you catch it? I know it was Justice League related because that's the theme, but I don't know what it was exactly. So I mean, this is still got a lot of play in it, guys. A lot of play. We also have here. It's a beautiful file to play on. Yeah, TK, thank you for the raid, my friend. Always appreciate a raid. Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash. We have Cyborg. There were others in there. I can't remember them all. But those, I mean, those were like the founding. There was the Manhunter, Martian Manhunter. There was a lot of them. Correct, King. Sandbagging is not allowed. In fact, if you were ever over 1800, you can't play. Now, that isn't technically true, but if I wouldn't want you to play. Hey, thanks, TK. We'll do our best, man. Muchas gracias. Thank you, TK. Yeah. Now I just get to analyze, watch games, and commentate. Let's check that. Oh, that was the same game. I want to see how Flavio's game is going. All of these games are taking a decent amount of time. Nobody's rushing through. This one I'm tempted to talk about, but because we don't know if anybody's watching, we're not going to. That looks like, right? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something, but that looked like... Right, we were only talking, well, but you played blindfolded, and so you weren't over 1800 blindfold. Same way you could have been over 1800 in bullet. We're doing this based on rapid. You could have been over 1800 in classical. We're doing it based on rapid. So in rapid, as long as you're not over 1800. And you weren't, so no worries. Wow, look at this. This is just a wild game here, really. Whoa, why didn't we just take? Why? What is Sudoku's? What did I miss? Guys, did I miss something? Why wasn't that just a take? Yeah, I didn't miss it. Okay, good. I mean, I'm wondering why he moved. That was 2 versus 1. That was free candy, big time. That was big time free candy. Chess Wizard may have just dodged the proverbial bullet. This did get taken eventually. Let's see. That's the nice thing too. We can always back up. See, and that's why this move I'm not crazy about. My goodness. If that was still here, he could have left that there and brought that over and doubled up. Right? That would have been, I think that would have been gorgeous. But you can't because this is now disconnected. They like to talk, right? They want to talk. They want to have a conversation. And this is development. By the way, I forgot why I loved Nimzowitsch so much. I read him so long ago. But I think that's where I got a lot of my concepts, like the 3 first goals in the opening. Develop, develop, develop. Now, he didn't say the first 3, but he talks about development as being ultimately so important. But so did most of the players at that time. But he definitely stresses the importance of development. And I do too. I think development is key. And piece coordination. Oh, you should see what he talks about that. Yes. Oh, all right. We got a request to join. Chill, you're in. You're in, Chill. Now all you have to do is play. I didn't realize he was not in. Did not realize he was not in the team even. I thought Chill was. I just assumed Chill was in the team in the team already. So this is getting hot, guys. This one right here is looking. That's really not much of a threat, right? First of all, it's protected, and second of all, he just moves away. It doesn't really. Oh, well, I guess you could have some threats here. Oh, one a rook. Flavio's just playing great. And Flavio was playing great, and he was our first candidate, right? First two candidates were him and Flavio. So definitely, we're giving back candy or not? No, look, oh my gosh, lots of material. All right, Sudakus is maybe distracted by work. Ooh, I gotta show you this great, my great little reminder, because tomorrow there's another tournament you're playing if you have time to play during the day. If you're one of those people that, have time during the day to do stuff, here's your chance. Here's your chance. You could play in Sudakus' I Am Not an I Am tournament. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. All right, Ratchet, good. Yeah, it's a tough tournament. It's a tough tournament. Right now, he does not have restrictions like I do on your rating level, so it's a tough tournament. So, and actually, we had someone say, who knows if they're accurate or not, but who said they are actually an IM playing in his I Am Not an IM tournament. So it'll make you think like, wait, what are you doing? You're not supposed to play. If you're an IM, you're not supposed to play in the I Am Not an IM tournament, but someone did and claimed they were an IM. All right, Chill Common has joined us. Can we get one more? Can we get one more? If we can get one more player in, we get to take the top 3. We want to take the top 3. Right now I only have 5, so we can only take the top 2. We need another player. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Oh, wow. 5 times? How'd you do, Ratchet? Did you win any of them? I think you would have told me if you beat them, right? I think without a doubt, you would have said, yeah, and I won. Now, that's a mistake. There's no reason. Stay here, keep the pressure on the bishop. If he takes, he loses the queen. Guys, he just needs to go there. Why? Youngsters, what are they doing? I don't understand what a youngster is doing here. He's giving his opponent chances for no reason, guys. I'm serious. There was no reason to give him these threats. No reason. No reason. There was no reason for that. Oh, that stinks. Worst way to lose a game: mouse slip, or your internet or your computer dies. Okay, let me go check. These games are long lasting. These guys. Oh, that's the same game. Well, that's the same game. Let's go back to the Chess Wizard game. Chess Wizard gave up his queen. Whoa. Oh, traded queens. And he's well ahead. He's got 2 minor pieces and a plethora of pawns. Now he just needs to bring home the bacon. Who's going to bring home the bacon? Or the ham? You know what I mean. Where'd my drink go? All right. Gotta hydrate. Good job of locking in the pawns, and we're going to be able to start taking pawns. Oh man, can't even protect it. Can't even protect it. So black has to play for a stalemate if he can get it. In this game, the queens got traded off also, and we're only up the exchange. And we're going to see some pawns come off the board quick, guys. I cannot complain about that move. This check means a whole lot less when you could go here now. Yes, sir. This move doesn't work. He just comes out. He just comes out. This should be pretty straightforward for Flavio if he remembers his endgame play. He just says, thank you very much. I'll run out. And he's going to be able to run this way or this way. He can choose. This pawn is not long for this world either way. Decides to come towards the bishop. He can protect pretty easily. Oh, he doesn't even protect. He moves away. Interesting. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it should work. I think this should... Oh, I can't go there. Whoa! Can't go there. Can go here. Can go here. Keep things simple, guys. This really, I don't see any threat. This doesn't matter. Nicely done. Alright, so we have a game over. That game ended as we kind of thought it might end at the end. He had almost too much power, too many pieces. So hopefully Chill Comet will get into a game next. I was hoping Bolt and some others might show up, but they haven't yet. We'd like to get those guys that played in our big tournament to show up. In our Mayhem Chess Tournament. In our Mayhem Chess Tournament. Alrighty. Gotta look for the cheapos, but that wasn't going to work anyway because of that. And now we have 2 pawns to run down this side. Let's see if another game got started yet. Nope, but Chill Comet's in. So we should see a matchup pretty soon between Chill Comet and either Chess Wizard or Sudokus, because they both are not playing at the moment. Oh, okay. Well, I'm testing it out. I don't care. That's okay. You don't have to be a fan. I'm testing it out. And I'm testing it out from it as a tool for teaching. Oh, I don't know about the free stuff. I'm paying for it. So I'm trying to see if it'll work as a tool for teaching. So yeah, that's okay. I might not like it in the end either. So far though, it's been pretty good. But we're testing it. We're doing a 2-month test. Myself and 2 other people, maybe 3, are going to be using it to see if it'll help us improve, and if it's a good instructional, because it tells you to play so many games of Blitz, Rapid, and Classic, and it has puzzles for you to do. I'm in communication with the designer of that software, and they're trying to make it better for coaching, teaching. So I've been giving them feedback. So I'm also hoping not only will they do well, but that it'll improve, and they'll fix things that I need fixed, and it'll improve things. No, that's not true. That's not true. I have a lot of people that shows that they're worse than their peers. Yeah, I have a lot of people that shows that they're worse than their peers. So, I haven't overstated it yet. Oh, whoa. What's going on? Flavio's now playing Chess Wizard. Whoa. Wow, that game got going fast. Oh, he's playing England, guys. He is playing his England Gambit, and he's getting a variation that he's studied. He's in a variation that he's played and studied before. He's playing the England Gambit. And this is where we go again. As long as you know it better than your opponents, you can play certain openings. But you have to know it better than your opponents. You can't know it as well as your opponents. You have to know it better than your opponents. Because you're already starting with a negative, right? You're starting at a deficit. So right now I'm looking at this position, and while black has won some pawns out of it, and so the gambit is no longer a gambit. He's gotten back the pawns. Yes, that is a risk, Ratchet. I'm not going to say it out loud, but that is a risk. But also, if you look, white is getting quickly developed. And this, I think, is the biggest problem with the England. Not the fact that, because you get back the pawns. I mean, almost every trick and trap with the England, you get back the pawns. But white, every time I've played against it, and every time I've seen anybody solid play against it, they end up with a large lead in development because the queen is running around too much. That's the basic problem with this opening. It could be the problem with the Scandinavian if you play it wrong. If you do too much with your queen, if you keep trying to do your tricks and traps with your queen, see, now we move the queen again, right? So if we get this, we're ahead. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, Chess Wizard actually has a 5-1 lead in games against Flavio. A 5-1 lead in wins against Flavio. That's wild. And Chess Wizard actually is 60 points higher rated than Flavio. So that makes sense. He's higher rated, but still, 5-to-1 ratio. So far. So far. Now, no, sometimes, we get games where the game doesn't even start because somebody didn't know they were playing. But no, I just peeked at every game, and they've all been actually played games. So that's pretty impressive. Oh, and we do have a second game, Magician against Sudakus. Wait, what? I did not see Chill Comet get a game in there. Why is Chill... Oh, he got to play a game, though. And he won. He played Sudakus. Oh, Sudakus never moved. Sudakus was not present. So Chill Comet got a win. Which, that'd be one of the saddest ways to make it into the top half and qualify is because your opponent never moved. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Sudakus is being aggressive. Sudakus is coming back. Sudakus says, I might have lost one game, but now I've got free candy all over the place. I've got free candy. There he goes. Now he's got to be careful. But you know what? That might be okay. Might be okay. Might be willing to give up this for 3 pawns. Give this up for 3 pawns. And there's the 3 pawns in front of this bad boy. But you are running out of pieces. That's the negative. You're running out of pieces. But still, wow. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Yeah, he does. And that might be all he needs. Wow. Ratchet, I hope they're a friend of yours because they keep playing you. They keep playing you. Wow. Yeah, that's not fair. Oh, man. Trill Comet. Oh, he might be able to get into the top. He's already in the top 2, and he didn't actually play a game. That's pretty funny. I need one more player. Man, we need another player. Where's the rest of my players at? Where are my players at? I'm going to see if my brother's going to show up because, man, that's a shame. What a way to lose a game. Come on. Didn't even really get to play. Whoa, what did I just miss? Oh, he finally did trap. Hey, look at this. He kept working, and finally trapped the queen, guys. That's what I'm telling you. It is dangerous playing gambits. It's not good healthy-wise. It's not good to play gambits. Not until you're stronger. Not until you're stronger. But bottom line is you have to know it better than your opponent. I'll say it again. You can't know it as well as your opponent. You have to know it better than your opponent. You have to know it better. So this is where I tell you guys never to resign. This is where Chess Wizard should resign to play another game. This is where he should resign so he can get another game in. That would actually be a smart move because then he'll get more opportunities. Oh yeah, what are those, Ratchet? We love hearing what you do, Ratchet. We live for you, man. What other 2 gambits did you play? Problem is, this is already protected twice. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So, Rosman and Hikaru did an interesting YouTube. They might have also done it on stream, but YouTube, where they rated the different gambits. Like which ones are playable, which ones are real, which ones are lousy. It was pretty good stuff. This looks extremely dangerous, doesn't it? That looks extremely dangerous to me. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could just go here. And who cares? You're still going to be infiltrating. My choice is there because that would be a double. But probably not good enough. I don't know though. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough. I think just here is good. Yep, just there. Goes there, then you just take here. Yep, interesting. Yes, this one I don't really want to leave. Oop, we got another offer to join. Good, Lasar, join us. Lasar, you're in. If you're under 1800, join the tournament. Quickly, you have 30 minutes left. You have 30 minutes left, Lasara. If you haven't joined yet, and now you're in the tournament, Il Sierre, not Lasara, Il Sierre. Join the tournament. Click, join the tournament. That'd be great. If you're under 1800, lead chess. We need more players. Whoa, what did I miss? Alright, so we got there, took a check there, took back. Ha. Not bad. Opened up so you can get the check in. Comes back, okay. We got, oh. It's free candy. I don't know if he wants it, but it's free candy. It's free candy. This ain't going anywhere. Oh my goodness, how many games have you played, Elisir? Yeah, you gotta have a static rating. Hey, Jim! Hey! This is applause in sign language, Jim. I'm so glad you came by. Yeah, because it doesn't know what your you have to have a real rating. So before next Tuesday, play some games. And so you can play in the next Tuesday's qualifier. I would love to have you play in the qualifier. Love to have you playing in Canada. You could become one of our world champions. That would be super awesome. All right, this game kind of got simplified here a little bit. Let's see. So, okay, so he did take, backed out, got out of the pin, got a free pawn. Okay, we're thinking, Lincoln. Yeah, Chilcomet's going to get one game in and make it, and the one game his opponent never moved. Yeah, that's just odd, right? That just doesn't feel right. That's like, doesn't feel right, guys. But I begged him to play, so I sure can't complain. Oh, is he? Yes! Yes, hopefully he'll get some games in. He's got to play fast. He's only got 27 minutes left of the tournament. Now, I could make the tournament go a little longer. I could add 15 minutes to the tournament, I think. Should I do that? I could add 15 minutes to the tournament. Nothing says it has to stay at an hour. Oh, is your game Epic still going on? Let me see. Epic game. Whoa! This is epic. Wow, you're losing. And you're about to get into big trouble because you're going to lose this guy. This is epic. Man, Flavio found a way. He was looking good earlier, and now he's found a solid way. He's gonna try to eat everything you have. Yeah, no, I agree. It's epic. I just don't know where it's gonna end up. Yeah, wow. Eat that one first, you think? Because then you're threatening to come here and win more material? Yeah. It's like Flavio's reading my mind. It's like Flavio's reading my mind, man. Yeah, this doesn't work. You get this one. Yeah, this is still trouble. Epic perhaps, but trouble nonetheless. And when you separate, then you always run the risk of getting forked, but at least you're only one square away. At least you're only one square away. So, a little better off. Interesting choice. All right, I think this one is not worth. Oh, it's the only one. So we got to hope another game gets in. Magician is paused out. Paused out. He has paused out. Oh, we do get another game, and it's so unfortunate for my brother. He has to play Sudakus, who is not playing the Karo Khan. Oh, no, sorry. Sudakus has white. That explains it. We're getting a French instead. We'll see how well my brother knows his French theory. I like that move personally. I like that move personally. Still like that move personally, but that's me. You too? I do too. No, he should know better than that. He should. Yeah, I like any of them. I like all of it. Yeah, I like every variation. It's okay. Again, you don't have to. It's not a type of game that people might like. Oh, this is he's what is he doing? What is he doing? He knew better. Oh, he should resign this one and go on to the next one because he should have known better. This is classic. This is like classic trap in the French. And you just know better. You gotta know better. He should know better. And that's the only game ongoing at the moment. Alright, good choice. Resign. Get another game in. Smart move. Smart move. We're up to 6 players. Top 3 go. Come on, let's go. Let's get some games, guys. Where's the games? Come on, computer. Get some games in there. Let's see. We had 60-minute duration. I could make it 70. Just throw in 10 extra minutes. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It's pretty exciting. I'm going to throw in an extra 10 minutes. I'm not just throwing an extra 10 minutes because it's pretty exciting. You guys are playing. It's fun. It looks good games. Flavio, what are you pausing? Flavio, don't pause, my man. You need to play as many games as you can, Flavio. I know. You can't afford to lose. I mean, you can't lose your momentum. I got 2 of them paused out. That means there are 4 left that should get paired like now. Let's go, computer. Let's go. Let's go. We need to see the pairings. Let's go. Come on. Let's see some pairings. Right there. Let's go. I want to see some pairings. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we got one. All right. Chess Wizard and LL and P are up. Still don't understand why the Chill Comment hasn't gotten another game. I don't understand. He's not paused. Is he online? Chill Comment's still online. I don't know why he's not gotten any games. All right. So LMP gets another chance. We're going to have to talk to him about that French theory. He should have known. I know he knows. I know he knows it, guys. Otherwise, he would have taken it the first time it was offered. And he knew better not to, but then he, forgot. Yeah. I mean, all you do is bishop to d7, then you could take the pawn. Bishop to d7, then you could take the pawn. So I have no idea why. I have no idea why he allowed that. I know he knows better. There go the pairings. What do you mean? I think you need in this maybe 2021, 25, something like that. 2021, 25. You could get it. You just, yeah. All right, good, good, good. Play rapid. You could play rapid as 5 plus 5. So if you play 5 plus 5 or 10 plus 0 or whatever you want to do. Oh, is it only 10 games, Ratchet? I didn't think it was only 10. I'll believe you. But you could play 5 plus 5, you could play 10-0, you could play 10 plus 5, you could play 10 plus 3, so you'd be used to this time frame. LCR, yeah, if you follow, I don't know if you've done that with, I hope you follow Sudokus. But if you follow, then you won't miss when we're on, in case you're curious. I enjoyed your lesson today. Sudaku says you are one smart dude, and I was impressed. He does not lie. I've never known him to lie to me yet. All right, so LMP is playing white. He's got a nice setup going on. Waiting to see if he gets out of the pin. We always tell you guys, don't stay in these. I don't know why we stay in them. We stay in them and we just sit in them. Get out of it. Get out of it. He just has to get out of it. He's got 2 choices. Pick one. You actually could go there too. This is the only one that doesn't, right? And he's like taking all this. This is where I always wonder about his time management, because I'm like, what are you thinking? This should not take that much thought to say let's get develop. Yeah, we could. But right now, this is basic principles. This is what I don't understand. Basic principles, and look at all the time he spent. Look at all that time he spent, which wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad thing. But if you're going to do that move, just do that move. You don't need to spend all that time. By the way, here's a nice, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh! Meditation. Meditation. What in the world? Is there another game? Hopefully. There's another game started yet? Oh, good. We got multiple games. Let's go watch a Cho Kama game. I haven't seen one of those yet. What a brilliant move he made. Brilliant move. Bishop attacking the knight, pinning the knight to the rook, and he can't do anything about it because if he takes, he loses his queen. And then he didn't take the queen. Don't know what to tell you. All right. Yep, feel free to... let's see, you already joined the team. Good. You're already doing the WCQ. We're good. We're good. Yes, yes. Thank you, Ratchet. You're so wise. You must be very wise, beyond your years. Because I know I'm older than you. It's hard. It's like watching your kids do things. It's like watching your kids growing up and playing a sport. You cheer them on and yeah, you get frustrated. Sorry, Ratchet. I'm human, man. I'm human. So it happens. It happens. It happens, my friend. So now we're almost forced to do that. Ooh, Sudakus and Flavio. What a matchup. Yeah. This time it's pretty much forced. Because otherwise you would have lost material. And we got this threat, and we got castling. Oh, you could have just said thank you very much. Give me that. Yep, could have taken that and doubled that up. Still can, but you know you do have two bishops. And right now you're down material. Wow, you're down a whole piece somehow. Somehow Sudakus is down a whole piece. I don't know what happened. I didn't get to see it all. Let's see. Irving's game is over. He won it though. Wowzers, he won it. Let's see what happened. We should at least take a peek. He won this. We didn't watch the end. Even after right here, missing that, he found a way to still win. Let's see what he and why not just take? You can't take back. Why not just take? Now, if you take, you get this move. That I'll give you. Then that has to move, and then you're going to lose it. So, okay, that makes sense. And again, what? What? Wait, Chess Wizard. What? Okay, I don't. Okay, and their record is my brother is 26-14 against Chess Wizard, 26-14, and yeah, I don't. It's like he forgot. He just moved it there to maybe he never saw it. Maybe Chess Wizard, did you never see it? And you just moved it because the pawn was attacking you? So that's why you moved it there? Wow. Okay, he's on the board. Needs another win. Needs another game. Needs another win. Let's see how Chill Comet's doing. Against Magician is back. He unpaused. Well, you didn't see it the first time, Chess Wizard, right? When you took the bishop on d5. So you didn't see it then. Then you saw it, and then you forgot it. Chess Wizard, come on. You can't be doing that. Oh man, don't feel bad. I was pulling my hair out. I was like, what? Yep. You're better than that. Oh my gosh, you guys are fun. You guys are just too much fun. Chill Comet's playing a little more aggressive maybe than I've seen him play in the past. I don't know. Let's just say thank you very much and get out of town. Please don't. We don't like cruel jokes. We don't like nasty, cruel, bad taste jokes. No, just no. Okay, what am I missing? What? Whoa! What am I? Again! What was I missing? What am I missing, guys? Okay, I don't know. I appreciate that, Ratchet. I appreciate that. You are extremely considerate, Ratchet. That's what everyone says about you. But he did find it finally. He decided to trade first. I guess it didn't matter. I guess the trade worked first. So take and pull him over and do it the same thing to him again. All right, Magician. And Chill Comet's low on time. Chill Comet is way low on time. Sudakus and Flavio are still fighting it out. Sudakus is finding a way to be very aggressive and annoying to his opponent. I like this. There's potential here. I even like that. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. No. Boom, bada bing. Maybe. I do like that though. Even maybe here, then here, then here, then here. And that way we keep the king right here, but we only have, unfortunately, 2 rooks left. Yeah, if it was guarded. Oh, that's a nice way to go. Keeping the pieces on the board. I mean, he's down a piece. He needs to keep the pieces on the board. And harass. Can't go there, can't go there. Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. He's only got one move. What? Yeah. It's like, it's again, why would you take any amount of time to go with a move that's kind of forced? But now what? Here, then you get this one and you get double attacked, so that doesn't work. What do you need to do? Maybe get this in the game. Because if this is protecting here, then you could do this threat. Well, that worked. That's pretty nice too. I mean, you're down to these. No, you're down to one square again. I love it when there's only one square. One square is it's got to be good. And remember, draw is worth a point, guys. I know we don't usually deal with draws. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. He has no good place for him. There's no good place for him either. Except for maybe back to here again. Interesting. Oh, he could have went back up. Yeah, then you get the discovered attack. I don't think I'd want that. I don't think I'd want that. Could have also went there with the discovered attack. Yeah, I think this might be better. I think the discovered attack would have been not worth going there. Very interesting endgame. Chill Comet and Magician. Magician's up a minor piece. Oh, yeah, don't get it. Chill. Simplifying to a lost game. Oh, he thinks he can get in, but he can't. See, one goes, the other one locks. One goes, the other one locks. He can't get in. This is the problem with pawn storms. This is the problem with pawn storms. You actually need pieces. Most times you need pieces. Pawns by themselves won't do it, guys. You need pieces to back it up. Now, we knew we had to find a way. That actually can get, everything can get covered. This is interesting still. This play in this position, it's got some play. I mean, that king is out in the open and like all his clothes are bare, so there's got to be possibilities here. This is very interesting. Back on the other game, rook to f1, bishop to g4. I don't know where that was. That was a while ago, Ratchet. I've lost that thread. Somehow he allowed trade of pawns. Didn't need to allow trade of pawns. Okay, yeah, I just didn't see it. On the Flavio game? And Schill is going to lose this on time, I think. But it is +3, so he has some chances. LLMP needs another game to win. He needs to win one more game to get into the top 3. He can qualify, guys, if he can get one more game. He needs a game, though. Needs Lee Chess to pair him up for another game, which may require some of these games to end. Oh my goodness. My. Could have went there and tried to simplify. Simplify. And still allowing simplifications. Yep. It's one of those where you, if you don't think you have a chance to win, just resign and play another game quickly. Oh, new game. Chesswizard got into a game. Magician needs to move, though. There we go. We got a game. This one's being played. It won't be a French. Stakos and Flavio still fighting it out. U24 for who? Oh, at this point. So here you were thinking rook to f1, yeah. And then yes, I was worried about that because then it, right? Then you get, if he takes, then you lose this rook. Yep. But if he takes, you lose the rook, he gets to win back the knight, and now he's down the exchange. He'd be down the exchange. He'd only be down the exchange. So nope, I don't like it. Yeah, he'd only be down the exchange at that point, Ratchet. Don't like it. So I'm wondering if he can get a forced draw here. I don't think he can because the king is going to be able to hide, right? King is going to be able to hide. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the king won't. If he's smart. Oh, no, he couldn't let him out. He had to keep, I thought he had to keep that one. I thought he had to keep that one. So he's trying to escape. And he's going to succeed. And he succeeded. Now, and Sudakis is lower on time, so it's going to be tough. Chill Comet is paused. Oh no, we got 14 minutes and LLMP is in the top 3. How do you get in the top 3? How do you get in the top 3? He was number 4 last time I looked. I could have sworn he was number 4 last time I looked. Rook for 2 pieces in an endgame when you come up exchange, I don't think it is too bad. When you're got a free piece, you're ahead a whole piece, and all those pawns, why would you do that? That would be giving your opponent, I think, chances. Why would you do that? I hear you in general, but he's up. Why would you do that if you're up that much material? Yeah, I don't think I should do that. Comet lost his game, but oh, so tie breaks it pushed him down. Thanks, King. Tie breaks pushed him down. So the question is, based on these 2 games, will anybody bounce LLMP out? Well, if Chess Wizard wins, he would jump over LMP and bounce him out. If Flavio wins, he's in first, it wouldn't matter. If Sudakis wins, he's in second, it wouldn't matter. This is the game that can ruin it all for, and he's just got a queen. This is the game. This is the game that could ruin it for LLMP's chances. He needed a Magician to win, and he needed he needed a Magician to win. That's all there is to be said. And it's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. Nope, Black resigned even, so it's not even a stalemate. So we got 12 minutes and 43 seconds. Chess Wizard jumped over Sudaku's chess and LLMP. So for LLMP to qualify, he's got to play another game. And it is not giving anybody another game at the moment. And I am not increasing any more time. I thought it was fair to do a few more minutes because, we could, but because the game was, I think it was fair, it's okay. Right? But yeah, we're not increasing time past my normal quitting time. So there's only 12 minutes left. Will another game be played by our opponents? So Flavio won that game against, we have games, and LLMP is in, and he's up against the Chill Comet. This is it, guys. This one, and he's got to finish it, and he doesn't play fast. So he's got to finish it fast. Let's see what we got. Chess Wizard and Sudokus are playing each other, so that will not matter. Well, it will matter. So LLP has to win, and then whichever one of Chess Wizard and Sudokus that loses may fall below if LLMP wins. If LLMP wins. It's the only way that it matters. Well, Ratchet, you know, that's fine. You can rely on that computer. Have fun. Yes. So it says it's not the best. So I agree, it's not the best. And would it have still won? Okay, yeah, why not? But that's the computer telling you that. Right? That's the computer doing that. Ilciar, please, this stream you can't curse. I know you were on the other stream and you could, but with our buddy, but yeah, you can't hear. No worries, but please refrain. And usually I have all the words blocked that I don't like, so you found another way to spell it wrong that really kind of worked for the moment. Where is my doggone filter? There we go. Thank you for helping me update my filter. No, 3 minutes don't count. Like I said, 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 or slower. 5 plus 5 or slower. Blitz doesn't count either, so 5-0, 5-3 doesn't count. You need 5-5 or slower. So 10 plus. Well, it'll see our get those games in. Next Tuesday, we have 3 of these. We have 3 qualifiers, 3 chances to qualify for the candidates on the 4th Tuesday. They're usually Mondays, but because of celebration for my birthday, I'm not doing it on Monday. Oh, actually, it's for the summer. For the summer, I can't do Mondays. I'm doing Tuesdays. LNP has 8 minutes to finish this game, and he has to win. Not only does he have to finish it, but he has to win it. How's that for pressure? So he's got to, this is where you got to start finding those good moves faster. Free pawn, guys. Free candy. Got to take the free candy when you can, guys. Still got to watch out for that one. Unfortunately, Chill Comet takes a lot of time. If you remember, he actually lost one. I think lost on time. He was close to losing on time. So it's not like he's going to play super fast. Whoa. Well, that makes the game a little easier. Again, he's got to play fast. That's the only one I'd be worried about. I would have saved that for after this. That would have been nice, but it wouldn't matter. Actually, you could have just come back, or you could have even went there, so it wouldn't have mattered. Still ends up protecting that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, he gave away free candy. I don't know why. He was only giving away a pawn, and he ended up giving away a rook for a bishop. So, bad choices. We all make bad choices in life. That would be a bad choice. But you see, LLMP cannot take this time to think. cannot. He doesn't matter. Win or lose, you're not going to make it if you don't finish the game in time. So you could be reckless because you got to finish this game fast. You cannot take the time to find the best moves. It's just the way it is. So right now it looks like Flavio way in the lead. Nice job. Chess Wizard, highest rated player at the moment. Oh no, Sudakus is the highest rated. Whoa, that game ended? How did that game end? What did I miss that this game ended already? This game looks almost familiar. This isn't the right game, is it? Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it. There you go. Sudakus. Finding the fork. Nicely done, Sudakus. And so Chess Wizard said, I'm out of here. So he resigned. So we're back to LLMP. If he can win, he might hop frog over Chess Wizard, which would kind of be sad. I'm rooting for both of them. Maybe we'll have to wait for LLMP to make it in the next tournament. He's doing better. I will say that. He's doing better, but right now he's under the clock. It's the clock. It's the what is it? The beauty that killed the beast. It's the clock that killed my brother. At least his chances. It's the clock that's going to kill my brother's chances. Yeah, he's taking way too much time. He's got 4 minutes and 48 seconds, regardless of what his opponent has. He has to find a way to win fast. Right? That was the key. You have to find a way to win fast. So, if his opponent doesn't play fast, he has to play 3 times as fast. I mean, he has to use up no clock so that it's only his opponent's time that's going to be used. Come on. I mean, there should be no hesitation here. You got it. I mean, that's taking... I know that's funny I'm saying it because it looked like he only took like 3 seconds. He can't afford the 3 seconds. He's down to 4 minutes till the tournament's over. And it's not going to pair anybody else. I don't think it would. Oh my gosh, get some more pieces into the game, my brother. Get this knight out, get the rook in the game. You have to find a way to mate him, like now. You could do it if you hurry, but you only have 3 minutes. Okay, you still got to get, you need this rook. You needed that rook into the game. And we're taking way too much time. Taking way too much time. You're going to end up doing this eventually, and then your attack is going to peter out. Okay, let's go. Let's go. No, it's not enough time. No, it's not going to be enough time. No, the flag is the clock flag. The flag is on the clock. Yeah, the flag is on the clock. That's the flag that's gonna spell problems. See that let me show you this here right here. That 2 minutes and 45 seconds. That's what's gonna kill. That's the game clock, right? That's the tournament clock right there. Yeah, that's the tournament clock, guys. Okay, it's pinned. How about getting another piece into the game? You cannot checkmate with the queen alone. Sudakus likes to say that, and he is absolutely correct. There are cases like back rank mates where it might be by itself, even dovetail mates and other things. But bottom line is, in general, thank you. You need to get other pieces involved. In general, you need to get other pieces involved. Go hide somewhere, not over here, please. Just go hide somewhere. Why are you taking this much time? You have to move. You're in check. Does take away most checks now. In fact, all checks, but still. Minute and 28, guys. Can he find a way to win this game in a minute and 28 seconds? Not unless his opponent resigns, I think. Again, we can't. We're taking too much time, guys. Something. Pick something. Down to a minute. Down to a minute. Yeah, some do. You can still get the analog clocks. They're very sweet. My daughter prefers the analog clock because she gets to see the flag go ding 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 ding. She loves that. Loves it. I know, isn't it? Weird name for a mate. Oh well. There are so many things that are weird in life. Maybe here, maybe here. He's got to move though. He's got 32 seconds. And somehow he's got less time than his opponent. Oh, he's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh. And the tournament is over. And we have our 6 places decided. In case you were curious, the 6 places have been decided. And since we had 6 players, these top 3 are the qualifiers for the first qualifier tournament for this month. For the month of June, our first qualifying tournament. Thank you very much to all of you that played. We have our 6 qualifiers. Outstanding job. And it's kind of nice, ending up almost perfectly timed. So I will be adding them to the list on the About page so that we know. It is Flavio, Sudoku's Chess, and Chess Wizard. And they were the 3 highest rated. We did have Chill Comet with 1663, so they weren't the highest rated. Chill Comet was the 2nd highest rated. So, but he only played 2 games, and one of them he won because Sudoku's didn't move, and Chill Comet came late. So hopefully, Chill Comet will be here early next Tuesday, and I think he should make it. He should make it. He should make it into the candidates. I think LMP will make it into the candidates. Magician can make it into the candidates. So those bottom 3 next week, hopefully, will make it in. Yes, I saw that. I just didn't get to answer him yet because I would, I can't. I'm streaming first. I'll answer him in about 2 minutes when I end the stream. 3 minutes. So thank you, everyone. Good job. Like I said, usually they do like, yeah, psh, and ticker tape and stuff comes down, but I don't see it right now. So Sudoku's, Flavio, and Chess Wizard are qualified. It doesn't matter what place they came in. When we do the candidates tournament, it's a Swiss style. And so in the Swiss style tournament, it does it by the rating. So yep, you guys are good to go. Remember, if your rating goes over 1800, we will applaud you. It's a good thing. That means you're getting better. But it also means that you'll be disqualified from the candidates, just so you know. All right. Oh, refresh the page. You think that'll make the stuff come down? Nope. Didn't make the stuff come down. Nope. Still doesn't make the stuff come down. All right. Take it easy, Flavio. Take it easy, everyone. We can spend our few last minutes looking for who we're going to raid next. Who do we want to raid? Who do we want to raid? Darn it. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Magician is actually streaming right now, and Chill Comet. And Chill Comet played in our tournament, so you know what that means, guys. We should definitely raid Chill Comet, who's out there playing tough, and he played while he was in the tournament, so I liked it. And look at that. He even added it to his title. Thank you, Chill. Chill put in there that he's playing in the Tiberians under 1800 World Championship Qualifier. And now he could say that he qualified for Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't qualify. He only played 2 games. He didn't qualify. But I have confidence he will. I have confidence he will. Hopefully next time, next Tuesday, he will play with us again and qualify. And you make sure you say hi to Chill. He's one of our favorites. That's why we're rating him. I would definitely give him a shout out, but instead we're just going to rate him, guys. We're just going to go check him out. Go say hi. You'll like him. Nice guy, and he's been chilled. All right, guys, take it easy.